My dear friends, today I invite you to pause for a moment, to step away from the hustle of your day and journey with me into the life of one of history's most profound spiritual teachers, Gautam Buddha. This is not just a story about him, but about a timeless lesson he shared, one that carries the power to transform lives, including yours and mine. Let us travel back in time to ancient India, to the peaceful forest near the city of Rajgir. It was a time when nature itself seemed to bow in reverence to Buddha's presence as he roamed from village to village, his tranquil aura transforming even the most restless hearts. Wherever he went, people gathered like moths to a flame, eager to listen, to learn, and to find solace in his simple, profound words. On a particularly sweltering day, Buddha and his disciples were walking along a dusty trail. The sun, unrelenting in its blaze, cast long shadows as beads of sweat lined the foreheads of the travelers. Their sandals kicked up clouds of dust as they moved, yet their spirits remained light under the calming guidance of their master. Eventually, they came upon a serene lake surrounded by lush greenery. Birds chirped merrily from the treetops, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves. The sight of the cool, glistening water was a balm for their tired souls. Buddha, his face as peaceful as the lake itself, turned to his disciples and said, "Let us rest here." As they settled under the generous shade of an ancient banyan tree, Buddha noticed the weariness etched on their faces. With a gentle smile, he addressed one of his disciples. "Would you fetch me some water from the lake? Let us quench our thirst." The disciple, eager to serve, hurried toward the lake. But as he reached the water's edge, a cart drawn by oxen passed through, stirring up the bottom of the lake. The once clear water turned murky, swirled with mud, rendering it undrinkable. Disappointed, he returned to Buddha and said, "Master, the water is too muddy. Perhaps I should find another source." Buddha, his expression unchanged, softly replied, "There is no need. Let us simply wait." The disciples exchanged curious glances, but said nothing. Moments turned to minutes as the group sat silently, each disciple secretly pondering the master's calm. Why wait when the water was undrinkable? Why not find another source? Yet Buddha remained still, his serene gaze resting on the lake. After some time, he spoke again. "Now, go back and see if the water is clear." The disciple hesitated but obeyed. This time, when he reached the water's edge, he was astonished. The once murky water was now perfectly clear. The mud had settled to the bottom, leaving the surface calm and pristine. He filled a pot with the pure water and brought it to Buddha, his heart brimming with wonder. Buddha accepted the water with gratitude, took a sip, and turned to his disciples. With his characteristic serenity, he said, "Do you see what just happened? The mud settled down on its own, and the water became clear without any effort from us. Similarly, when your mind is troubled or disturbed, don't rush to fix it. Be still. Have patience. Allow it the time to settle, and clarity will naturally emerge." The disciples listened intently, the weight of Buddha's words sinking into their hearts. Nearby, a group of villagers, drawn by curiosity, gathered to hear this teaching. They, too, were spellbound. Each of them carried their own burdens of anger, anxiety, and impatience, and Buddha's words felt like cool water on a parched soul. But the story didn't end there. Later that evening, during their usual discussion of the day's teachings, a disciple asked, "Master, if the lake is like our mind, what causes the mud to stir in the first place?" Buddha's eyes gleamed with wisdom as he replied, "The mud represents your attachments, your desires, fears, and distractions. Every time you allow these to dominate your thoughts, your mind becomes restless, like the lake disturbed by the cart. But through mindfulness, through patience, you can let them settle. When you do, you will find that the clarity you seek was always there. It was merely hidden by the chaos." Another disciple posed a more challenging question. "But Master, what if someone keeps disturbing the lake? What if life keeps throwing us into turmoil? Buddha's response was profound as always. That is why, dear one, you must guard your peace with all your heart. No one can disturb your inner calm unless you give them the power to do so. Just as the lake must remain undisturbed to reflect the sky, your mind must remain still to reflect wisdom. This is the path to true peace. And so, the story ended, but its lesson lingered in the hearts of all who heard it. Dear listeners, as you carry these words into your lives, ask yourself, how often do you let external circumstances shake your peace? How often do you fight the murkiness within instead of letting it settle naturally? Buddha's teaching is a gentle reminder that stillness holds the key to clarity. The next time you find yourself overwhelmed, remember the lake. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, let your inner mud settle, and trust that clarity will come on its own. Thank you for joining me on this journey of wisdom today. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little peace in their life. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more stories that inspire and uplift. Until next time, may your mind be as calm and clear as a still lake.